Hey, there you are. Jeff Lyons, Hudsonville Handyman. I'm working on a project today. They're actually outdoor planter boxes. And what I have right here is one of them that's already pre-made. I'm going to be making two more of these. And this is built out of treated wood. Now, here's what I'll say. I got a couple examples here of wood, and I've talked about this before in some of my other videos, but there's one thing I want to show you. This is right here is just normal 2x4s that you would use inside, and then this box here was actually built out of the treated, like I said. And then we have the cedar, which I've talked about before. But one thing I want to show you about the cedar is this is something that doesn't need to be finished to go outside. Cedar is naturally resistant to weather. But what I want to show you is, notice the grain and color of this particular board here. And then notice this one. So as I put them next to each other, you can kind of see the variation in colors and grain on cedar. Now, I'm going to show you one that's really even a lot more drastic than that. Look at this cedar here. Again, this cedar here. So these are both cedar, and you can notice the color and the grain difference. So when you're picking out your cedar, it's always a good idea, if you want your cedar to be consistent, is to search through and be kind of diligent about what color you're looking for and grain texture. Now, if you don't care, that's fine too. Just grab what you want, but I just wanted you to know that there are difference in color and grain styles when you buy cedar. So just be aware of that when you go to pick out your cedar. These are just fencing boards that I picked up that I'm actually going to use in another project. But so we got a regular 2x4s, just interior. You've got these cedar here that I showed you, and then I've got the treated. My boxes that I'm building are going to be out of this treated, and what I've got is this box. My uprights here are 9 inches, my sides are 8 inches, and my face and back are 13 inches. Now, depending on how you want this box to end up, I strongly suggest that you use the 13s this way, but you can use your 8s here if you'd like, and your 9s this way if you want it to be just a little bit wider and a little shorter. This particular box, I want it to be just a little bit higher, so I'm going with it a little bit skinnier here. This took me 4, 8, to do 3 boxes. I bought 4 2x4s by 8 feet long, and I was able to get the material to do 3 of these boxes. Now notice on the bottom, this is aluminum flashing, which I've drilled holes in and also tacked in with roofing nails. So this is also, this flashing is designed to be weather resistant as well. This is used, you usually find this flashing over in the roofing area in your hardware store. So that's how I've got the bottom, and then on the inside I've got landscaping paper to help hold the soil in so it doesn't leak out the holes that I've drilled in the bottom for the water to go out. So now go ahead and stop it, and I will show you the breakdown of this box and how I put it together. Alright, so here, for this planter box, the first step is I've cut all the pieces I need. Here's each one of these stacks. That's one box. These are my front and backs, cut at 13 inches. Then this is my height or my uprights at 9 inches. One box, another box, so enough for 2 boxes. And here are front to back or sides, and these are cut at 8 inches. So I went ahead and cut all these all at once. It's just easier that way to kind of bulk your work together. So these are all the pieces I need cut, and this particular piece right here, you'll see later on, is cut at 2.5 inches, and I'll show you how I use this later on in the process of building the box. So that's the first step, get all your wood cut, and then we'll move on to the next step.